Well, well, well. If we aren't back here.
After it.
There you go, buddy. Love you. Okay, here we go. Right into it.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor.
I was gonna say, can we calm
I
down?
am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Oh, that's cool.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Oh, shit's bad.
Your Grace,
Shit's bad, Joshua.
it is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Barnabas.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Yeah, you're all screwed.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king
He has come to save us from the Akashic.
No, he has not.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Yeah, this is gonna work.
Enough. Pathetic creatures.
They almost got him.
That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh shit, he's talking about mid.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Uh-oh.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I didn't even put together. Like, obviously, Ultima's influenced Waloed into doing this. It wasn't just always that. We able to see the tapestry that we've been seeing in all the other places.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant. Even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish. Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Oh, a little smoochy. Little forehead smoochy.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yode.
Let's find our friends.
I saw blue and I panicked.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Why? Why? Oh, yo, Prince. Yeah,
Welcome.
I didn't sleep. Let's buy some of these.
A fine choice. Anything else?
I'm good.
Go safely.
I'm good.
Opportunity beckons.
Okay, can I do, like, map stuff now? Okay, I can. So maybe I should do this stuff. That's the thing, it kind of just, like, slows down the main story so much. We'll go quick. We'll go quick.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us now.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard are
Fuck! How the hell did... The finest cell swords in...
Could be I know something more. What's it?
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
Let's go, Goots.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but Be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with the side quests, is it slows it down. They're worth it, but like, I just want the main story. I need the main story.
You fought very bravely.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Twin sister, Karen, with her left eye.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Why are you all so shitty?
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Oh, I forgot the squad was here with me. Where is this tier person? Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Good God. No. Torgal. Get the person curing everybody. Torgal.
Over here. All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal. It's over.
I went on way longer than it should have because I'm an idiot.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
Well,
he
they were
only
gonna kill me.
wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you, anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
See,
I need to find Goots.
That's where
right now
Clive and myself disagree a little bit. He just tried to kill you. Just kill him.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
Mima?
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together?
Okay,
well, the
fair.
whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself.
Oh yeah, whip his ass.
So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Oh shit.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Bye-bye, Mima.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
I mean, sure, all that's good and dandy, but I think we're leaving a little too many people alive that are saying, I'll get you, I'll come back and get you one day. And suddenly an eye for an eye, being the quest name, makes complete sense. Okay, there's another quest here. Holy moly. Okay, we go here. And we can finish both of these. I do want to do some big story stuff today, so I don't want to spend too much time. I mean, it's only been 20 minutes, so not too worried.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Nothing like a little unrest. Exactly. I wouldn't want to mess with Meemaw.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago. Those things I said before.
Isabel, here's a star ruby for you. I hope it is enough. Don't make me do something, please.
Lady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
We owe you 5 mil. One of the 3 brilliant gemstones acquired and set aside by Sid for a rainy day. Otto now deems that day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off 3 outstanding debts to Lady Karen, Martha of Martha's Rest, and Isabel of the Vale.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Vale. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly.
Aww.
It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness.
I bet he did.
I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching.
Wait, she was going to give you it back and you were like, no, you can have it.
Very well.
I would have pocketed that bad boy. Boop.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Yeah, if she says no to the Star Ruby, I'll take it. Get some nice air conditioning with that. Ooh. It's a dream.
To the meadows, then.
That's what the captain said.
To the meadows, then. Okay, I don't want to fight. Is there any way I can do this without fighting?
Company.
No reason to. Calm. Well, I guess considering one of those is defeat.
Have care.
Dude, they're right here. It's gonna make me fight though. Yeah. I knew what I said the second I said it. Okay, can I grab these now? Oh, wait. They're not here. They're over there.
He said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
Get him! Ogle, kill! Get him!
Ow. Ow. Almost out. Bye-bye. Yo, fish. Raptor liver and a talon? Wow.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Papa, how the hell did you know it was the liver? How did you remember that? Nerd.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Okay, next on the list. Fair. Everything you're saying is fair. But oh, nice. Okay, let's see if Martha is as nice as Isabella was. Hello, Martha.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this.
Okay.
It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
We're a team over there.
Something like that.
Okay? We're a team.
Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone.
Yeah, me too.
But it must have hit Otto hardest
No,
of
it
all.
hit me pretty hard.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Oh, easy.
That,
Twice as
and
handsome?
You keep good company.
I suppose I do. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Oh, right. He had to go to Karen.
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place.
Okay, everything's back here now, and then we have quests there and there, but I think I'll leave those for now. And we'll do some main story. A new quest is available in the Alliant report.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the Free Cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Okay, I will. Damn.
Did you see that?
Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. You still have an eye, buddy?
Goat. Still alive, I see.
Goat is still alive?
So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Hey, Meemaw. Take the money.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Can I have it as, like, my gil? So I can buy some of those songs?
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind.
Hell yeah.
Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used, either out of habit or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
Okay,
How
make
long
me
did
cry.
you know Sid before he...
before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, oh, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable.
Jeez.
Wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Oh, what? It's him again.
He was always too clever for his own good.
Literally.
Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Oh, God. Damn you, Gabe.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Okay. That side quest hurt me. I was wondering if we were gonna hear his voice again. I was wondering if they were gonna do something where we heard Sid's voice again, and then when he showed up in that side quest, I was like, oh, is he gonna talk? And then he didn't, and I was like, okay, well, probably not gonna. He probably doesn't have any more voice lines. Then when he found the note, I was like, this would be brilliant for right now if he read it in his voice. And then when Clive was like, Dear Otto, I was like, oh, nope, they're not gonna do it. And then they did it, and ripped my heart out. According to Otto, Sid never once washed his goblet, despite using it every day for both wine and small beer. I won't have it said that I'm a poor host. Imagine playing the game and not doing side quests, and missing that. You learn so much more about characters. And you get hurt. It's fun.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the
Video games are great.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Continental sensor. According to Karen, a sensor packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations. Okay, so it almost seems like these side quests are like giving each NPC like a final hurrah, and like the items I get at the end of it is like something to remember them by in Clive's chambers.
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
Yeah, I guess I understand why people wouldn't want to spend like hours and hours in side quests, but like in a JRPG like Final Fantasy, side quests usually do a lot of good. Like, some are kind of pointless, like always side quests, but some are really good. Like, I wouldn't have wanted to miss that one with Cid and Otto. No way. This one probably doesn't matter.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm.
Hey, that looks better than the blue stew that we got last time.
Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Better than the blue goop I made you last time. That just looked like chicken fingies and salad. Excuse me? You slurped down that blue goop.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish.
God, you can tell
It is a tour de force,
in a lot of these side quests that the
force of
FF14
nature
team
even. A maelstrom of flavour and
created this
sensation.
game.
A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell.
This
with
is
all
such a
that nonsense he's
culinarian
talking.
side
You
quest.
might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Cid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
I'll give it some thought.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite. Can you blame them?
Well, they need to do FF17 as well. I don't see a world where they don't. I don't see a world where Square Enix doesn't just give them the keys now. It's kind of weird. I was just thinking about that FF17 when you said that. I was like, okay, so that'd be like maybe at best 5 years away. And then it's like, it's weird that I'm playing a game that I waited 4 years for after it got announced. You wait 4 years for it, and then in about 50 to 60 hours you complete it. Video games are weird. Okay, let's go to my, let's read the book. Guardian Scarf. With this tippet, dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers, does Sir Wade pledge not only his loyalty, for the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. Sid's goblet, miraculously undamaged in the attack on the old hideaway, Otto held onto the featureless clay cup to remind him of his lost friend, before giving it to Clive, knowing that Sid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy to have it. An ornate bronze censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Karen, for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the cantankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Oh, my backlog is overwhelming, to say the least. Holy shit! Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping us rid us of the thralls. But we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Felipe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I often worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rust's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you ever need in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Dramatis Persona. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? What's your first name, Mr. Underhill? I don't know. A humble request. From Sebastian? Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of the bandits in the back alleys I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come to see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford. Unky, come on.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Didn't you read the note,
he be
Clive?
at Martha's Rest?
Didn't you read the note? He said who he was. Smooth like Butler. He's gonna have to wait. We got to head to the free cities of Canver. Mid and Gav are in trouble potentially.
Clive. Quick look. Always something in there.
Yeah, no shit, there's always something. Yo, Desiree, like my sick jump?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so...
Ah! Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the market echo with mirth and merriment, and it is to you we have to thank, Dalamil Spicer. Thanks for the 1,500 ability points.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Okay. What should I do with these abilities? Like, what does mastering the limit break do? That's what I would be interested in knowing, because, like, I can use it whenever I want, so, like, what's the big deal? Good God, it does. It's a third limit break gauge. Goodness gracious. Increases the number of hits inflicted by the beam. 3,000. Holy moly. Okay, well, hey. Look at that. "43 hours in and I never realized to hit triangle on something." Increases limit gauge gain upon blocking an attack. Seems pretty okay. Increases maximum Mega Flare level to 4. So I can just run around forever. Okay, cool. Okay, well, you know what we should do? For the sake of my man Rutherford, we should just go do this quick. And then we'll do story. I gotta know what my man needs. You sound panicked. Where is he?
Have you heard the latest from Twinside? That the Empress is no more?
Oh yeah, she dead. Hey,
my lord, Marquis, is that you?
Why are you standing at the top of the stairs like a weirdo?
It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose...
I should have known this wasn't going to be a quick one.
East.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Damn you, Rutherford.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Oh no. This is when we first came here, wasn't it? Where those 2 weirdos were like, help us. And then we did. He was like, piss off.
Mummy.
Let's see if it's the same people. Oh wait, never mind. I'm going in the exact opposite direction than when we entered. It was here, I think. Never mind. I don't know shit. It just wasn't this way.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
What else is new, Clive? You should just know this.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then?
Sure.
If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that sounds pretty nice. Joshua, what the hell was that?
Waken winds! This one. Over here! This one. Get him. Sick.
expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
He was trying to, Clive.
I'll find a caravan heading north.
He was trying to, my man.
You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Nah, take them all.
Not at all. No. To find this second associate of Rutherford's.
It's actually scary how often I say something and then Clive says it right after me.
I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
I guess we're not so different, you and I, Clive. To Northreach we go.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
But what if we're lucky and he's right here?
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him.
He was
I'm
right there.
Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end.
I mean, I feel like it's far past the point where, like, the 7 high houses of Rosaria could help at all.
Which way did they go?
But it would have been cool to have a moment where they all, like, helped out and did something, or...
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met
saved us from something bad happening or something like that. That'd
Visit
be
the
cool.
Vale. Tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Must murder.
They just couldn't resist,
What the hell is that massive ass thing down there? That might be a hunt. I'm gonna go run down there and see. That looks like a big ass coral.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Enough. All yours, Torgal.
Yep, we'll take that.
Glad you're here.
All yours, Torgal.
I got lost in the sauce again.
Over here.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
As long as he knows how to
Strange that
live.
the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so
You
close
know
to their
he'll
gates.
stay alive.
The garrison have their hands full inside
He's
the
got
city.
all his life to live.
Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
You see Big Kitty down there? That's a hunt. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Sorry, I couldn't find Bubba. I heard a loud crash and then I couldn't find him, so I had to go searching. And you wanna know what? I never found him. He just appeared, so I don't know where he was or what he did. Anyway. That's gotta be a hunt down there. It's gotta be. No! No! Do not rub on the PS5. Just lay down. Lay down. You're gonna cause big damage one of these times. Huh? You think I can afford another PS5 when you break it? Do you think that? Do you think that, you little fart? Yo, Pop, thanks for gifting a sub to the legend. Bubs, seriously, cut it out. I'm about to go fight something scary, you little fart. You little fart. I'm about to fight something scary, you little fart. And you're chewing on my notebook. You're killing me here, man. Oh, this thing looks cool. Wait, are you not? Wait, what?
Over here! All yours, Torgal.
It's gonna hurt.
All yours, Torgal.
Was this thing here the whole time? That's funny. Okay, I thought that was like a special creature or something. It was not. What the hell was that noise you just made? You sounded like the curl. He just looked at me and was like, eh. I need to commission an artist to draw Bubba as the scary curl.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Okay, you really screwed up this notebook, you know that? I had all my notes there and you went, no, screw you. Cool, first Bahamut accessory. It's not bad. Okay, we're making for the free cities of Canver now. Bubba, don't frick around. This is serious business. You don't understand. He looks at me like, no. You don't understand.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her? Is
Me.
that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Carava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Carava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Okay. Let's grab this, because if it's on the way, I might as well do it. I'm going to do it anyways, so... It is not on the way. It is kind of on the way.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation
Ooh,
into
let's read up
Ultima's
about what's been going on.
Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Why don't I trust you, sir?
Pray accept this token.
You accept the Phoenix down? Okay, that's
For
cool.
as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Never mind,
Your
I guess
Grace.
I trust him. He gave us a seal.
It's a canva then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
I mean, I don't think we should, like, be judging. He's got his crew that's kept him alive. Protected him all these years. We've had ours. Well, actually, not really. Clive's kind of protected himself this whole time.
The free city's under siege.
I choose this way. Yep. What the hell are these? Oh, the orcs are here. Wait, I thought orcs were only on Ash, not Storm.
Orcs. Let us be rid of them.
Okay, so Clive was also like wired there, like he was shocked that the orcs were here. Oh, I caught him with it. Oh, dude, he was in the air. What are orcs doing here? Nope, didn't say it. Didn't say it. Yo, Steve, how's it going? I guess we just assumed that Waloed has brought, Waloed has just brought orcs here. Because they're the ones causing shit everywhere around the realm now. Hello. Hello, you little cutie. You. You. Come here. Oh, I'll get up to you, don't worry. No, 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 no. I don't want to do this. Get him. He was sky high. What the hell you want from me?
careless.
That was careless. That orc got double Rosfielded. Leg Eater. That's a messed up name.
This one.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Good God.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Joshua's making it really difficult to have thumbnails that don't have him in them. So I don't spoil stuff. Joshua, get out of the frame. Well, you know what that means. That usually means it's time for fight. The free cities of Canver. From humble beginnings did a handful of villages join to form a staunch alliance that now controls much of the realm's mercantile trade. Anything else I want to do before this? No. No, there isn't. Let's go. We gotta save our friends.
Sounds like thunder.
Still works.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Everyone laugh before sadness happens. Everyone have a good chuckle.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
Oh my God, I didn't even fucking think of this.
Really you?
He's seeing Joshua for the first
I
time.
never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose. and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the merchants' district, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
We don't got time.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
No, see, this isn't good, though. This is not good.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
They're looking for Mid. Meaning Unky Byron and Gav are in danger. And I can't do anything about it.
Alright, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Who's you barking at for, buddy?
They don't stand a chance against those things.
You orc pieces of shit.
They've been routed.
Hey.
They're wearing one.
Oh, what are you? No, you can suck it. Oh my god, I hate Titan. Oh. I hate you so much. Get everyone else out of the way so I can deal with you. Okay, shithead. Now it's us. Now we dance. Fudge, stop doing that shit. Hit me.
Get him.
This one. Nice try.
I hate those enemies. Yeah, so I destroyed those orcs so fast that these guys didn't even spawn in to be enemies because we were supposed to kill these guys. Or as we're fighting the orcs, we're supposed to see these guys getting killed by the Akashic, but I destroyed them so fast that the game was like, wait a minute, please. Oh, look at that merry crew down there of fart smellers. They don't even know what's about to hit them. They don't even know.
I'll get surrounded.
Oh no! Careful!
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
So what's happening here? We're about to find out that Barnabas just sent his army here and then turned them all Akashic because he don't give a shit about his army. How about a high potion? Hmm? Oh. Oh no.
Get him.
Dude, why is this the first time I'm hearing this? There's noises coming out of my controller, and it scared the shit out of me multiple times. Why am I only just hearing it now?
Get him. Over here.
God, I really hope my microphone hasn't picked that up.
This one. Over here.
That's better.
All yours, Torgal.
Dude, why is everything coming through my controller now? I'm so confused. I really hope that wasn't being picked up on through the mic. That's this whole time. I kept thinking I was hearing something, and I was like, "What is that noise? Has it been doing that all playthrough?" like the weirdest sounds were coming out of the audio on the controller. Like every time Torgal attacked, it would come through the controller. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. And then even like doing other things, stuff was coming through the frickin' controller.
It's over.
Yeah, honestly, most of the time during the battles. No.
This one. It's over. This one.
See, like, Torgal's bark there was coming through the frickin' microphone on the controller. So now that I think about it, like, was it even being... Would it pick up controller audio on OBS? I don't think it would. So some of that stuff might not even been coming through. That's so weird. Most of the time, though, it's happening during a battle, so the audio is pretty loud during a battle, so...
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Okay, Big Daddy. Oh yeah, I fought you before. Are you saying you heard the bark last fight? I did turn the audio off. The controller audio off. So whatever that means. Yeah, you can't come over here. Oh, who's getting kicked out of the office? Raise their hand. Oh, so maybe only I'm hearing it come from the controller?
where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Well, Steve, thanks for gifting a sub. To yourself. Like everywhere we go, there's just dead bodies. Literally everywhere. That person looks like they might still be alive. Nope, never mind. Maybe? You still alive, buddy? Nope. Am I going back the wrong way? Yep. I was wondering, I was like, why am I running through all these areas and there's no enemies? Oops. Give me another high potion. Damn you, game.
Where are they?
Oh, are they talking about the people that hold themselves up in this area? So the ones that are already dead. So we're going to try to save people who are already dead because Barnabas killed them. Is that who Gav was talking about?
These creatures. His Ultima's reach extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
Let there be light! Stay down! Over here! Get him! Where is your master? What does he want? For your struggle. Soil and stone! This way! Get him! Over here! Titan! Get him!
Yeah, so just for reference, when I was hearing stuff come out of my controller, it was this right here. When his sword lit on fire, it was coming through the audio in my controller. And it was like... And I kept looking out. I was like, what is that noise?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
What the shit?
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir?
And you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Sleipnir, that's interesting. That's the name of Odin's horse. So the fact that Barnabas, icon of Odin, his right-hand man is Sleipnir is very cool.
Silence!
Hit me! Get punched!
Waken twins!
Nice try. Too slow. That's better. Nice try.
Hit me.
Nice try. Thanks, boy. Nice try. Guess we're all ready.
I missed it, man.
Little trick.
Did you hear that? He's like, fuck.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely.
Odin's lance?
Yes! Yes!
I can punch you again.
Now, Torgal! He's still my beating heart! Don't stop!
Too slow.
This one! This one.
Too slow.
Titan! Kill! All yours, Titan!
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Okay. There's a bunch of them?
Nice try. You're a fine hand. Come on. Over here. All yours, Torgal. Awaken! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal!
Give me a second to breathe, you bum. Holy moly. Dude.
There's a good boy.
Enjoying yourself?
Too slow.
Finally got him with the claw. get lost in the sauce.
Mythos.
Okay, that's not everything. There's no way. I've played this game long enough. Sanguine Insignia. After taking the mantle of Lord Commander of the Knights of the Royal Waluder Army upon Sidolphus Telemon's untimely resignation, Sleipnir Harbard served King Barnabas for the better part of the decade. Oh, so he took Sid's spot when Sid left. Intriguingly, however, there are no records of a House Harbard ever existing in either Valdermark or the southern continent, begging the question, whence exactly did he hail? Interesting. Little flavor text knowledge.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Really?
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Yeah, same here.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
So Joshua knew that was Barnabas's second-hand man, and was like, hopefully he's not here.
So soon, Mythos.
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
Clive's just like, I've had enough of this. Hey, why is he dusting? He's dusting behind us. He's not dying like a normal person. Oh, here it is. We can see the true power of Barnabas. Hey, where is he?
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander.
He's not there anymore.
Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose?
Well, that could have been over.
To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, Your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
Clive, my man, he could have killed you once already. What are you doing?
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
No. 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 Leave?
Oi!
Son of a bitch.
This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
No. No.
Will you be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Wait, what?
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake. My boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon.
Oh, where's Jill?
With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
You bastard, Gabe. Well, we know where Clive's going. Yup.
Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
This game is too stressful. So obviously Barnabas held back because he can't kill us. But you could kind of see how he was like, you're pathetic. And also, why is Odin so fucking strong? Like, he wasn't even Odin. He wasn't even semi-primed. He just had the sword. And he's whipping our ass. I guess some icons are just stronger than, not necessarily stronger than others, but like, if it goes to a certain person, it could just be... God, I don't know. But yeah, obviously he couldn't have killed us. He did everything in his power to leave us alive. To be like, hey, I could have killed you at any moment. Because multiple times during that fight he could have killed Clive. But he's not allowed to.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is...
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic and the valleys are full of ether?
How indeed. My men and I lost an entire...
Okay, well, I guess we just have to talk to Otto then. Dude, everything is insane. I have to have reading time with Tomes. It's been too long. I gotta go read everything Tomes is talking about. It'll take 18 hours. Let's talk to Vivian quick.
Back again?
Allow me to educate you.
The banner of the Free City falls to the merciless march of Walud's Akashic army. Yeah, he just seems like very strong. Odin. Remember when it was so simple at the start of the game? Look at this. And then... boom.
One must understand one's place in the world. Thus ends today's lesson.
Too much is going on. Dread Comet. The hunters of Tabar speak of a wild chocobo that haunts not only the nearby Badlands, but also their dreams, for it exhibits a ferocity rarely seen in the species, and has ripped more than a dozen other comrades from gizzard to groin and festered on their flesh. The bird is far past taming. It must needs be put down. Hey. I mean, I'm just gonna talk to Otto.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
I almost died twice.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Like father, like daughter.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone.
Do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Yeah, so I guess the point of it is Clyde coming back to grab the stuff so we can take it back. And be like, get this ship going. We're going to Waloed. We need to go get spanked by Barnabas again.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Shit has gotten real.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mid a doll. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so in choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck. Oh, I love him so much.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Sid's best invention is Mid. There, I solved the riddle.
Well, Did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
I have to solve a riddle of the music.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once.
We gotta play the correct
so
song.
we press all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
I was wondering if we were gonna get Sid's theme in the
Just the two I was looking
orchestrion.
for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
What?
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Thanks, Otto.
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Those imps are going to break.
Oh, what are up with these new side quests? Blacksmith Blues 3? Bro, I haven't done the first one. Give me a minute.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Oh, wait a minute. Dude, was Farrog a question mark, or did I accidentally run into him before I had the hunt? Because I thought I only had 2 that I didn't know of. Oh, so it was. Okay, it was question marks. Okay. Never mind.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look. Seen enough?
Oh, 4 Great Justice opened up. That might be... Yeah. Shit, there's so much that opened up.
She can't keep this up much longer. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Yeah, this will go well.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't
Tyre. Surely, there must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Oh, I could go talk to him. What the hell? There's one down there too? Please, sir, can I have some marble?
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Oh, it's late for me.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Blackthorn's like, can you guys just piss off already?
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
Yes,
That remains to be
actually.
seen. August tells me he showed you a ring.
Barnabas has kidnapped Jill.
Would you mind telling us why?
We could do so much
mate.
more.
Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Vast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
It's the
So
precious.
what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge.
My armor keeps you lot safe and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Sultan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride. And focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Okay, so like I was saying last time when we did all those side quests, it was like they were giving the side characters their final side quests, like learn more about them, they get a quest. We did it with Karen, we did it with Otto, and now I think we're doing the same with Tarja and Blackthorn.
So, will it be?
Whoa. Oh, yeah, it's... Right, we got the Sanguine insignia from Sleipnir. And it makes something that can actually be... Okay, well why can I craft a +1 already? Does that mean I already have one? No. No, it's just gonna craft it for me? I'm so confused. Well, either way.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Runeblade it is. Runeblade 2.
You can thank me later.
Okay, now we're rolling. Can I craft something to do with Excalibur here? No. Okay.
That it?
Okay. Fine. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got the Rune Blade now? Look at it. Ooh, pretty. I hope the Sanguine whatever is not a rare material, or if I need it for something. Nigel?
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Yeah, I think so.
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom.
Sure.
The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Well, Nigel?
And all you need
is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria.
Where could this be?
A notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
Did I call it?
How timely.
2 weeks ago?
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Or however long ago. We'll see where it's located. We'll see. I remember what I said. Where I said it. How I said it. You just wait. I hope everyone is safe in the ironworks while I help flowers bloom.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've
Barney beating down the door. Barnes out here farting around. I love you. You love. I mean, the worst thing is that last we seen of Jill was the scary ass sword slice was going into her forehead. That's what I worry about. Oh, is his name Carrot? It is. Cool. In Final Fantasy XII, there's a hunt for a Malboro named Carrot. If you should come across a red carrot protruding from the marshes of Three Reeds, do not attempt to pull it from the swampy soil. It is, in truth, another root vegetable entirely. An exotic species of Morble that uses a modified carrot-like vine as a lure to draw its prey close, before emerging from the earth and swallowing them whole. A cruel way for nature to turn these times of privation to her advantage. Now imagine Barney carrying around Santetsuken! Santetsuken! I don't know what Odin's sword is called. His lance is Gungnir. His horse is Sleipnir. I know his, like, finishing move is Zantetsuken. You assumed his sword was called Zantetsuken? I think that's his move. Like, Mega Flare for Bahamut. Hellfire for Afreet. Stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to 3 reads. Let's see if I was right so long ago. Yeah, see, so it's more swords. So that starts, like... whenever there's, like, swords going to a place, it means you're gonna battle a bunch, so... the ironworks, established within a natural sea cavern situated near the outskirts of Old Canvar. The ironworks serves as a discreet birth for Mid's greatest creation. Go to the ironworks. No. I must go to 3 reads. I hope I was right. I hope I was right. Okay. I called it right here. I think. I think this is where... We'll see. Just wait. Maybe he never had a named sword in mythology. Maybe. He has his lance, and his sword is, like, used in a lot of stuff. Like in everything he's in, he uses a sword. And he sometimes uses his lance. Okay, if he's in here, I remember a long time ago when, before everything was horrible in the world, I mean, it kind of started off, the game was horrible. I came into this area, and I said, there will be a Morble hunt here at some point. Let's see. Called it. Check the tapes.
Couldn't have been just any more, could it? Right then.
I'm in its frickin' sludge. Oh, so a sword could be Ragnarok? That makes sense. That's a sword in all Final Fantasy games.
All yours, Torgal. Nice try. Waken, Gwyn! Well done, Torgal. Kill! Get him!
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, good. I needed that. Kill! Kill!
Shit. I'm in the goop.
All yours, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Nice try. That's better.
He's whipping my ass. Frickin'. He wants to use his poopy breath. I use my breath. Hell yeah.
This one. Kill!
Quick, 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 quick. I got him still. Sucker. Okay, how many times do you get to do that? It's over. Take my breath. Ba 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 ba. Thanks for the 10K, Carrot. I got the flower. And the tendril.
Ugh. That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
We did it. Rekindling the flame. Okay, so there's something to do with Wade there.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
It's time, isn't it?
You know what you have to do.
Quentin?
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Really, I'm not going to help him? I'm just going to let him, fight on his own?
To Gotan's Bales, then, and quickly. Before anyone else finds them.
Why do I have a feeling that the Black Shields have found them? Just a feeling. Oh wow, it's been a long time since I've been here. Remember the wine fields? Or the grape fields, I guess. Remember how long ago it was we were here? Chasing after Benedicta? Or, I guess not chasing after her. Hi, team.
Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him.
Yep, don't worry, I'll do it.
We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
Okay.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Oh god, I was just there.
Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Well, not just there, but that's where I was at the start of the stream where Ambrosia kicked me off and I panicked. Yeah, hours ago. About 5.5 hours ago I was there.
Nothing like a little unrest. Fill the coffin.
How long has this been here for? Yeah, so actually not this stream, but...
Ready, go?
Earlier today, then. Damn! Mr. Technicality. Leave me alone. Let's not jump into there. It feels like I was just there, okay? Oh, the chocobos are here. Fence is knocked down. I think the fence was always knocked down. This is where Svarog is, right? No. Who the hell was in the croc? Svarog was down there. Someone was in the croc here. I don't know what it was. But it was something.
Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late.
Oh no! Oh, they're all dead.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Maybe my man should have showed up to the fight in something a little more than an apron.
You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Waken wins! Kill!
Damageless. Coral Whisker.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Clev, I'm sorry, but we can't be everywhere at once, my man.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it.
Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense.
Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick. This one. Tighter! Get him! Over here!
Oh, Torgal's good for it. Torgal does all this out of love.
Over here!
So yeah, after everyone left, the Blackfields came in. But then... it got flooded, so they all got dusted.
Get him! Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here! All yours, Morgul! This one!
Where the hell is he? Right here? Okay, there we go.
Get him! Over here! Attack!
See, I don't think Quentin gets a happy ending, you know? I don't think he does. I don't think he's getting out of here.
I need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Okay, I guess he does. Wow.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin.
Get a new
we
apron.
Believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's
I
to stop
guess.
us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Oh, we did it! What we got? Ah! We got the Hanged Man signboard from Quentin. Nice, well done, Prince, well done. I thought you had beaten it already and then you were just working on trophies after. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this quick. Go here, come down here. Finish up this quest, go back, chit-chat with everyone.
Welcome, welcome.
Nice. $50K for that?
And a fine, fine day to you.
Killing me, game. Killing me.
Rodriguez could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
All yours, Torgal!
Get him!
Hey! Hey!
This one. Garuda!
Torgal, help! Torgal, help!
This one. Go, Torgal! This one.
Damn, Torgal. He's had enough of fighting chocobo-sized spiders. This guy just want to go rest.
Hopefully one will be enough.
Going back to the hideaway.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
A new hunt? What the hell is going on? Why is there a new hunt?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yeah, newfound purpose. Since I can remember, I've served none but myself. Turn my back on the world for a handful of skills and a heavy purse. But where has that left me? It's hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around are you without. Something must change, and that must change with me. No reward.
Here you are.
Oh yeah,
Again.
we're cranking that on the jukebox right now.
Which song should we listen to?
The battle theme. Dargle, go! I can't listen to it in this comfy place. It's too stressful. Bruh, I'm an idiot. I was like, when are we getting Sid's theme? When is Sid's theme gonna be here? I think it's been here the whole time. I can't listen to it. I can't listen to it. It's too sad. What's up, little Nectar buddy?
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
The man in black? The greater part of those black shields who spied on Lostwing were taken by the Ether Flood. However, we have received reports that one yet survives. A zealot of their evil cause who persists in delivering any bearer who strays too close to his hiding place to a gruesome death. Alas, he has heretofore proved more than a match for the Cursebreaker sent to slay. Cool. He's in Lostwing just chilling. Cool. Here, I got a stupid eye for you.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Well, I mean, if he's in Lostwing and I didn't teleport to go get the eye, I would have ran through Lostwing, so I probably would have ran into him.
I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Daya. I'm so proud of you.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Me too. Oh, I also have these for Nigel. I almost forgot. Nigel, you'll never believe it. Its tentacles are shaped like a carrot. You should have seen the pond. The pool. He flipped the bitch.
He's a surly soaker.
Wee. Wee. Oh, wee. 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 Nigel, you'll never believe it. Wee.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
It's a carrot.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Let's see.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. You've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Wait, my potions are super strong now. Is that what you're telling me, Nigel? Please, sir, can I have some more, boy? Oh, increasing consumable potency. Hell yeah. Maximized. So happy, Nigel. How the hell do I get out of here? Let's go see Otto. We did a lot today. It may not seem like we did a lot of main story because, well, we kind of didn't. But we did do a big section of story that definitely sets up the next point, the next part of the story very well. We're close to getting our ship to work to chase after Barnabas. That's pretty good. We did a few hunts. We did a lot of side quests. The main story was really good. The few quests we did with the going to the free cities to try to save people from Barnabas and his army just killing everyone. Unfortunately, that didn't work. Surprising no one. And then Barnabas whipped our ass. We did not even touch him. And he could have killed us multiple times, but he chose not to. And then Jill saved us. But in turn, Jill got captured. I don't know. Something. We know she's not dead because we can still feel her icon ether. So that means she's still alive. But it's bad. Big Scary Barnabas stole Jill. I don't like it. And now we got the part we need to get our ship going to chase after him. So that should be great. And terrifying. Mostly terrifying.